on my whip and a Bible on my hip, just in case the heathen wanna test me. Thank God, we'll hang 'em up high enough for the world to see. In that day we'll reign, bring 'em all to shame, make 'em bow to the King of Kings. Say we're gonna hang 'em high, and bring 'em down low, bring 'em down low. Say we're gonna hang 'em high.
Hey, shalom, family. Most High in Christ bless. Most High in Christ bless. Hey, I'm Officer Czar with Nashville, Tennessee. My readers who?
Officer Joseph.
Hey, tonight we're going to go over a topic, what does your wife believe? You'd be surprised at how many men I see in the truth. It's like their wives is just like spiritual vampires. They're sucking the life out of them. So you got to ask yourself, do your wife believe? So we're going to go over a few things, and you're going to ask yourself by the end of this class, does my wife believe? So with that, we're going to go ahead and jump on into it. Go to Proverbs 18 and 22.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 18 and verse.
Proverbs 18 and 22.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 18 and verse 22.
Come on.
Whoso findeth a wife.
It say what?
Whoso findeth a wife.
Come on.
Findeth a good thing, and obtaineth favor of the Lord.
So I want you guys to stop and ponder on that for a minute. It say, whoso findeth a wife, findeth a good thing. So to find a wife, you're going to find a good thing. And you find and attain favor of the Lord. But if you find a wife that's a dragon, that don't respect you, you know, hey, I don't know what to tell you on that one. We have a lot of that in Israel. I mean, a lot of it. From there, go to Genesis 2 and 18. Genesis 2 and 18.
Genesis chapter 2 and verse 18. And the Lord God said, it is not good that the man should be alone.
Come on.
I will make him an helpmeet for him.
He will make him a what?
An helpmeet for him.
So that's what the wife is supposed to be, a helpmeet to him. She ain't supposed to be running things. She's supposed to be a helpmeet to the man, you know? Some women, they want to rule the man. I see that all the time in Israel. They want to rule him. Instead of being a helpmeet, they want to rule him. From there, go to Sirach 36 and 24.
The book of Sirach, chapter 36 and verse 24. He that getteth a wife.
He that what?
Getteth a wife.
Come on.
Beginneth a possession.
Come on.
And a helpmeet like unto himself. And a pillar of rest.
So it's supposed to be that pillar of rest. Ain't supposed to be that pillar of stress. Always arguing, going back and forth, railing for railing. It's like, how can the man get any peace? So we see a lot of that in Israel. It's just, I don't get it. You know, and then you call yourself a daughter of Sarah, like, hey, you come in, you salute everybody, you're like, you all good, but then back behind the scenes, you cuss your husband out, you disrespect him. It's like, I don't get it. Go to Sirach 26. Let's talk about this good wife. Sirach 26 and 13.
Sirach chapter 26 and verse 13. The grace of a wife delighteth her husband.
So it say the what?
The grace of a wife delighteth her husband.
Come on.
And her discretion.
And her what?
Discretion.
Right.
Will fatten his bones.
So you guys got to ponder on that for a minute. The grace of the wife delighting her husband. So to have a wife that speak well to her husband, the husband, he enjoys talking to that wife. But when you got to always be nagging and complaining and stuff, it's like, man, it's just chaos. Keep on reading on down.
A silent and loving woman.
A what?
A silent and loving woman.
Read that again.
A silent and loving woman.
Come on.
Is a gift of the Lord.
So, man, a solid wife that's not contentious all the damn time. Come on.
And there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed.
So, men, look, you got an instructor too. So if she keeping the laws, then she should be ready to be instructed. You got to teach her, you know, what she need to do. And even yourself, you got to know how to rule your spirit. If you don't know how to rule your spirit, you always jumping out the spirit with her, then, hey, you got to check your spirit. Get that Proverbs 15 and 1.
Proverbs chapter 15 and verse 1.
Come on.
A soft answer
Right.
turneth away wrath,
Right.
but grievous words stir up anger.
So men, hey, we got to know how to talk to our wives. Some men, they feel the right way to talk to them. Just say, every time they say something, just cuss them out. That ain't the way we're supposed to do. Go back over to Sirach 26.
Sirach chapter 26 and verse
14.
14. A silent and loving woman
Right.
is a gift of the Lord,
Come on.
and there is nothing so much worth as a man well instructed.
So you got to instruct her mind if she's off course. You got to instruct her. Come on.
A shamefaced,
Hey, what?
shamefaced,
Man, come on.
and faithful woman
Right.
is a double grace.
Is a double grace. So she got to add to your life. A shame-faced woman. Come on.
and her continent mind cannot be valued.
So read verse 16.
As the sun, when it arises in the high heaven, so is the beauty of a good wife
So it's the beauty of a good wife, right? Come on.
and the ordering of her house.
She gonna know how to take care of the house. She gonna set things in order and stuff, you know? That's that solid and loving wife. Not a wife that's always contention, want to argue back and forth, back and forth. Go to Sirach 36 and 22. Sirach 36 and 22.
Sirach chapter 36 and verse 22. The beauty of a woman cheereth the countenance.
It say what?
The beauty of a woman cheereth the countenance.
So the beauty of a woman, you know, you can't walk around all at the house just always just looking all toe up and stuff, you know. The man, he want to see you looking beautiful. Come on.
And a man loveth nothing better.
Right. So you got to know how to take care of yourself, fix yourself up and stuff, you know. And man, you got to want your wives to do that. You know, the same way you take care of yourself, you got to want your wife to do that and stuff. Every time you go somewhere, if you're looking good, then you ought to want her to look good. Matter of fact, get that in Ephesians 5 and what is that? 20. Let's see what that is. You know what I want? He take care of himself. So 28, verse 28.
Okay. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 28. So ought men to love their wives as their own bodies. He that loveth his wife loveth himself.
So if you love yourself, you got to take care of your wife. If you buy yourself something, you go out and buy you some clothes or something, you ain't going to have your wife all looking all toe up and stuff. So the same way you take care of yourself, you got to take care of your wife. If you ain't giving her no money for clothes and stuff, then that's why she ain't looking good. Go back over to Sirach 36.
Sirach chapter 36 and verse 24. He that giveth a wife begetteth a possession.
I apologize. Sirach 36. Sirach 36.
Sirach 36.
The beauty of the wife.
Oh, so,
Cheers the countenance.
Sirach chapter 36 and verse
22.
36 and verse 22. The beauty of a woman cheereth the countenance, and a man loveth nothing better.
So that could change your spirit when you see your wife, you know, dressed up to took care of herself, you know. Then now when she do that, then what does that do? That reflects on down to the kids. She trained the kids and stuff, what they need to do and stuff, you know. Teaching the young women how to take care of their hair, you know. Go from there, go back over to Sirach 26. Go back over there to Sirach 26 and 13.
Sirach chapter 26 and verse 13. The grace of a wife delighteth her husband.
So you guys got to really meditate on that thing, guys. What you can do to a man and stuff. Come on.
And her discretion will fatten his bones.
So to fatten a man's bones, that's where you're going to have the peace. That's where you're going to have the rest and stuff in your own house. If you don't have that, it's like what you got. You got chaos at the house and stuff. So that's what you're striving for. So you got to ask yourself, does my wife bring peace? That's how you going to find out, do your wife believe? So go to believe. Let's go to Sirach 32 and 24. Sirach 32 and 24. Do she believe?
Sirach chapter 32, verse 24. He that believeth in the Lord.
It say what?
He that believeth in the Lord.
So if your wife believes in the Lord, come on.
Taketh heed to the commandment.
Taketh heed to the commandment. Come on.
And he that trusteth in him
Right.
shall fare never the worse.
So if she believeth, then when you tell her something to do, you tell her according to the scriptures, then she gonna do it. You're gonna see her works and stuff. But if she gotta always come back with a comeback or something, it's like, do she believe? You gotta ask yourself that question. What is her works in this body? Go to Titus 3 and 8. Titus 3 and 8. What's her works?
Titus chapter 3 and verse 8. This is a faithful saying.
Come on.
And these things I will thou affirm constantly, that they which have believed
So we're going back to that believe. So if she believe what? Come on.
believed in God might be careful to maintain good works.
So she gonna have good works in the body, not just come in and sit down like she don't want to be here. Some of them come down and sit down here like they don't even want to talk to nobody. It's just like you dragging them in here. So you got to ask yourself, if she believes, she gonna have good works. You got all examples through the scriptures that our foremothers had good works. But if she don't believe, she just gonna come in and just do her little time and get up out of here. So you got to ask yourself, if something happened to you, what's she going to do? Is that it on that? Finish that up.
These things are good and profitable unto men.
So what kind of works does she have in this body? Do she have any good works? You know, it's like, is she just being here just to say, hey, you made me come? Go from there to go to Psalms 56 and 14. Psalms 56 and 14. We're talking about our works.
No 14. No Psalms 56.
No 14. 4. I meant 4. I apologize.
Psalms chapter 56 and verse 4.
Let me get there right fast. Go ahead.
In God I will praise his word.
Come on.
In God I have put my trust.
Come on.
I will not fear what flesh can do unto me.
So you can't fear if you tell your wife to do something, what's she going to do? If she don't want to serve the Lord, then hey, that's on her. But you can't worry about she getting mad or this or that. Scripture say, why trimmeth thy ways? Get that, Jeremiah 2 and 33. You can't fear because you tell her to apply and keep God's law. If she don't believe, then hey, it's going to show.
Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 33. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love?
So you can't trim your ways to seek her love. You got to tell her what's right. And if she don't believe, then hey, that's on her. Those that believe going to keep commandments. You're going to see it in their works. You're going to see it in their action. Because at the end of the day, it's like, what's she here for? Go back to, you finish that up.
Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways.
So if she believe, hey, she going to keep commandments. So you got to ask yourself, how's another way do you know if she believe? Studying. Do your wife study on her own? It's like, or do you got to make her study? When the word come out, I've heard some brothers say, when they try to study with their wife, it's like a damn devil get on, like a demon. They don't want to. But when they put the Bible down, then now she good. So do she study on her own? So it's like, if she don't study on her own, it's like, how she gonna teach the younger sisters? Go to 2 Timothy 2. 2 Timothy 2 and 15.
2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 15. Study to show thyself approved.
And say study to show who?
Thyself approved.
So she got to study to show herself approved. You can't get her into the kingdom. She got to do it for herself. So if she ain't studying, picking her Bible up and studying, do she believe? You got to ask yourself that question. She'll pick a Bible up when she comes to the Sabbath class, but after she leaves the Sabbath class, her Bible going to stay in the car the whole week. Do she believe? You got to ask yourself that. You finish that up in 2 Timothy?
A workman that need not to be ashamed.
So she ain't going to be ashamed when somebody asks her a question because she know how to answer the question. Come on.
Rightly divine the word
So
of
she going to rightly know how to divide the word of truth because what? She's studying. Come on.
That's it.
That's it. So even you guys, like the men, if you're not instructing your house, then how's she going to study? So you got to be ordering her right to say, hey, look, we got to be picking our Bibles up and we got to study together. If we're not doing that, then it's like, how's she believing? So you got to instruct her what she need to do. Scripture says, Joshua said, as for me and my house, we're going to serve the Lord. So if you don't set the example, then what's she going to learn? Go from there, go to Matthew 5 and 6. Matthew 5 and 6. You got to ask yourself, do your wife believe? What's her works in this truth? We got some sisters in the body that have 2 and 3 kids, and they own multiple offices. But you have a sister that don't have no kids, or her kids are older, and she ain't doing nothing for the truth. Read that right fast.
Matthew chapter 5 and verse 6. Blessed are they which do hunger.
They do what?
Do hunger.
So she's supposed to be hungry for this truth. Because she gotta get the kingdom for herself. You can't save her. Come on.
And thirst.
And thirst, right? Come on.
After righteousness.
After these laws. That it's got to be something she want to do. Come on.
For they shall be filled.
Come on.
Blessed are the merciful.
Right?
For they shall obtain mercy.
So that's something she got to want to do. But she got to be thirsty and hungry. Same way she want to eat, she got to eat this word, you know? From there, go to Second Ezra's 7 and 54, I think it is, about her getting the kingdom for herself. The fire and water on one side. No, that's not it. Second Ezra 7 and 6.
Second Ezra chapter 7 and verse 6. There is also another thing. A city is builded.
Come on.
And set upon a broad field.
Right.
And is full of all good things.
Mm-hmm.
The entrance thereof is narrow.
Right.
And is set in a dangerous place
Come
to
on.
fall. Like as if there were a fire on the right hand.
So you got fire on one side.
And on the left, a deep water.
Right. Come on.
And one only path between them both.
So you got only one path that one person can go at a time. Come on.
Even between the fire and the water.
Come on.
So small that there could but one man go,
One man, right? Come on.
go there at once.
So she got to save herself. So if she ain't studying, does she believe? Do she pick a Bible up to study? Do she watch any videos throughout the week? You come in the house, what she got on the TV? Is it some old garbage? You got to ask yourself, do she believe? From there, go to, you got, now the next thing, you got to ask yourself, like people, who does she associate with? Do she have any friends? Does she talk to anybody in the body? Or she just come in just soon as she can and she just get up out of here. She's ready to go. Soon as the Sabbath over with, sometimes they don't even come. You got to ask yourself, do she believe? Go to Sirach 37 and 12. Sirach 37 and 12.
Sirach chapter 37 verse 12. But be continually with a godly man.
And say, be what?
Continually with a godly man.
So do she take time out to try to go hang with the sisters? or it's like is a burden that she don't want to be with the sisters. You got to ask yourself that for as long as you guys been married, if you've been married for 1 year, 2 years, will she call the sisters up or invite the sisters over to her house? Do she believe? You finish that up?
Whom thou knowest to
Right.
keep the commandments of the Lord.
To keep the commandments. So in this walk, you should be constantly, I mean, we got all kind of sisters, but if you just, I don't get it. Go to Sirach 13 and 13. It was more on it. Finish it up.
Whose mind is according to thy mind.
Right.
And will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry.
So, and that's what, in this walk, you got brothers and sisters that can comfort you. That's why James 5 say, confess your faults one to another. The effectual fervent prayer of the righteous availeth much. You got to be able to talk to each other. But it's like something wrong with her that she don't want to talk. Ain't on no committee. Just come in, just sit down. So you got to ask yourself, do she believe? That's signs that she don't believe. Go to Sirach 13. 13 and 15.
Sirach chapter 13 and verse 15.
Right?
Every beast.
It say what?
Every beast.
Come on.
Loving his like.
So it's like, who does she hang with? Who does she talk with? She got to be doing something. Come on.
And every man loving his neighbor.
So she got to be talking with somebody. She don't talk to none of the sisters. Don't call none of the sisters. They call. They have them on the contact list. Try to call and stuff. But half time, hell, don't even answer the phone. Or don't want to talk. They just say, "Hey, I'm gonna text you back." So it's like, do she believe? Is she just pleased to dwell with? So you really got to ask yourself that she have no friends in the body. All she got worldly friends. I don't get it, Then a conversation, what's a conversation like? Do she ever talk to you about the scriptures? Or is a conversation on God? As long as you're talking about cooking or basketball or something like that, her conversation is that. Who does she talk to? Is it her family members? If you come in the house, is she on the phone talking to somebody ungodly? Go to Sirach 9 and 15. Sirach 9 and 15.
Sirach chapter 9 and verse 15. Let thy talk be with the wise.
It say let that what?
Talk be with the wise.
So she got to be wanting to talk to the brothers and sisters in the body. We got plenty of sisters that she can reach out to. Come on.
And all thy communication and the law of the Most High.
So in the scriptures, but if she don't turn on no classes, it's like she don't give a damn. And what she doing is she vexing your spirit. When you come in here, it's like you have no life in you. Is that it?
Oh yes, sir.
Go to Ephesians 4 and 29. Ephesians 4 and 29. What's her conversation like?
Ephesians chapter 4 verse 29. Let no corrupt communication.
So if she's out there talking to the ungodly, right? And when you walk into the house and her conversation is like this here, right? Come on.
Proceed out of your mouth.
So you gotta put all that corrupt talking off and stuff, Come on.
But that which is good to you, the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers.
So matter of fact, jump up to verse 22.
Verse 22. That ye put off concerning the former conversation.
So you got to put off that formal conversation, guys. So if your wife's sitting around talking to her kids or talking to her family members, she got to put off that old man and stuff. Come on.
The old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lusts.
Come on.
And be renewed.
And be what?
Be renewed.
So come on.
In the spirit of your mind.
So she got to be renewed in her mind and stuff. But if she ain't trying to do that, you got to ask yourself, do she really believe? Is she just trying to get her time in just to say, hey, I'm just here. I'm just pleased to dwell with. You know. Come on.
And that ye put on the new man, which after God is created in righteousness and true holiness.
So jump back down to 29.
Verse 29. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth.
So if she's sitting around talking ungodly conversation to other people on her jobs and stuff like that, you got to ask yourself, do she believe? Them signs, guys. I'm being real with you. Next thing, if she don't believe signs that she don't believe, she gonna never ask you any questions. Never have no questions about the scriptures. Never. From week to week, nothing. It's like she don't care. I don't get it. She's supposed to be reading the 4th chapter, so she should have some questions. If she ain't reading the 4th chapter, of course she ain't got no questions, you know. Go to Ecclesiastes 7 and 25.
Ecclesiasticus chapter.
Ecclesiastes
I'm sorry.
7 and 25.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 25.
Come on.
I applied my heart to know and to search and to seek out wisdom.
So is she doing that? To studying the scriptures. Come on.
And the reason of things is to know the wickedness of folly, even to foolishness and madness.
Come on.
And I find more bitter than death
Right.
the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands, whose pleases God shall escape from her.
So is she applying her mind to know wisdom, guys? You got to ask yourself that. When you living with this woman, you see her day in, day out. You could tell her spirit when you come in the house. Go from there to 1 John 5 and 2. 1 John 5 and 2.
Someone else. But the sinner shall be taken by her. 1 John 5 and 2.
1 John 5 and 2.
First John chapter 5 and verse 2. By this we know that we love the children of God.
Come on.
When we love God and keep his commandments.
Come on.
For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments. And his commandments are not grievous.
His commandments are not grievous. So if she find them grievous, you got to ask yourself, do she believe? It's not grievous. It's not hard to keep the Sabbath, to keep it holy. To keep the new moon, to keep the feast days. You got to ask yourself, you come to the new moon, but she don't want to come to the new moon. She got the damn devil on her. You going to leave your house and come down and keep the new moon, and she going to say, I ain't going to the new moon. It's like, how's you order your house right? I don't get it. The commandments are not grievous. We went into this because what? We didn't keep the commandments. Get that in Deuteronomy 28. Was it like 47?
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God
Right.
with joyfulness and with gladness of heart
Come on.
for the abundance of all things,
Mm-hmm.
therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
Right.
And hunger,
Right.
and in thirst,
Right.
and in nakedness,
Come on.
and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
So because we didn't keep the commandments, that's why we're in the situation we are. So you come down to the new moon, but you let your wife sit her ass at home. So you got to ask yourself, do she really believe those signs? But if you ignore the signs, then she going to take you clean out of here. Because right now, hey, I'm already seeing brothers right now, they got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. They like on a banana peel, ready to just slip. You got to ask yourself, do she believe? Don't respect you. Hang the phone up on you. I've never had my wife hang the phone up on me, and I've been married 30-some years. Never. Never. If your wife hang the phone up on you, you got to ask you, do she believe? Because that's disrespectful as hell. To take the phone and hang the phone up on you. I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. I'd be so fire hot. Hey, I'd have to be praying for the Most High, to control my spirit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm just be real with you. Because the first time somebody just hang the phone up on you, and then once they keep doing it on you, hey, go to Sirach 26. Sirach 26, no respect. Well, it's so much in Sirach 26. Disrespect. Start at verse 6.
Sirach chapter 26 and verse 6.
Let me see. Do I want to start there? Start at verse 7.
Sirach chapter 26 and verse 7. An evil wife.
It said what?
An evil wife.
So a wife to hang the phone up on you, that's an evil wife, guys. To hang the damn phone up on you, that's evil as hell. I'm just being straight with you. Come on.
Is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that hath hold of her is as though he held a scorpion.
So you think about that. You just think of the analogy that the Most High given us. Read that again.
An evil wife.
An evil wife, come on.
Is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that hath hold of her is as though he held a scorpion.
So just think of you trying to hold a scorpion, you know? You can't hold no scorpion without getting hurt, without getting stoned. So that's what that evil wife feels, that she hang the phone up on you. I don't get how a woman can hang the phone up on you, you know? Curse you out. I don't see how a woman can curse you out. In my years of being married, my wife have never cussed me out. Never. This was before even God's laws. So before we've been keeping God's laws, she never done that. So if your wife cussing you out, you got to ask yourself, do she believe? But then once again, we got to ask, okay, what are you doing to make her cuss you out? You got to be applying and keeping the law so that way, you can be blameless. If you ain't blameless, and every time that she do something, you cuss her out, I already told you, Proverbs 15:1, a soft answer turn away wrath. Is that it on that? Let's it's a lot more. Jump down to 24.
Sirach chapter 26 and verse 24. A dishonest woman contemneth shame.
Right.
But an honest woman will reverence her husband.
So a wife that reverence her husband, she ain't gonna hang up the phone on him. That's disrespectful. So you gotta ask yourself, do she believe? She won't clean up. She sit around in the house just be nasty as hell. It's like, do she believe? She won't submit to you. Somebody else, another man, come up and say something. She'll shalom him and submit to him, but she won't submit to you. So you got to ask yourself, do she believe? Won't cook. You got to cook your own damn food. It's like, what the hell? Do she believe? Won't sew your fringes on. It's like, that's supposed to be the job that she's supposed to be doing, working with her hands and stuff. Go to go to Proverbs 31. You got to pay somebody to put your own damn fringes on. She won't even try to learn to put the fringes on. So you got to ask yourself, do she believe? Proverbs 31:10.
Proverbs chapter 31 and verse 10. Who can find a virtuous woman?
Right?
For her price is far above rubies.
Come on.
The heart of her husband does safely trust in her,
Come on.
so that he shall have no need of spoil.
Come on.
She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life.
So hanging the phone up on your husband, that's evil as hell. If you're doing that, hey, stop that crap. Come on.
She seeketh wool.
She do what?
She seeketh wool.
Come on.
And flax, and worketh willingly with her hands.
So she gonna sew your fringes on. If she don't know how, we got all kind of training things to help her to learn to sew fringes on. But she don't give a damn. She just say, the hell with it. I'm not gonna do it. And some of them know how to do it, and they gonna tell you they ain't gonna do it. Some of them ain't gonna do it for you. So you got two kinds. You got the ones that know how to sew fringes. You got the ones that ain't gonna learn. They don't even give a damn. Read that again.
She seeketh wool and flax, and worketh willingly with her hands.
So she gonna work willingly with her hands. Come on.
She is like the merchant ships. She bringeth her food from afar.
So if she ain't gonna cook for you, then she damn sure ain't finna go to the store and buy nothing. Come on.
She rises also while it is yet night.
So she gonna rise up. You talking about a good wife. We ain't talking about no evil wife. Come on.
And give meat to her whole household, and a portion to her maidens.
So she ain't gonna tell you, you go in there and fix your own damn food. Some women in the truth, some men got wives that's doing that. They gotta cook for themselves. Come on.
She considereth a field.
Come on.
And buyeth it. With the fruit of her hands, she planteth a vineyard.
Jump down to verse 19.
Verse 19. She layeth her hands to the spindle.
So she gonna lay her hand to the spindle. Come on.
And her hands hold the distaff.
So she gonna sew. She gonna put your fringes on. If you can't get your wife to put your fringes on, and you've been in this walk 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, your wife won't do that for you. You gotta ask yourself, do she believe? Jump down to verse 27.
Verse 27. She looketh well to the ways of her household.
Come on.
And eateth not the bread of idleness.
So a wife that believes, she gonna look well to her household. She gonna make sure everything is in line, you know? But if she don't believe, she don't care. I'm being real with you guys. Hey, some women just sitting in the body, they just here just for like whatever, you know? They just please to dwell with you. So you gotta ask yourself, am I that brother that she just pleased to dwell with? And what it's doing is weighing on you. Like when you come in, you all down. It's like you ain't got no life in you. And then your kids. You can't let her hold the kid over your head. Well, what am I do about my baby? Go to Sirach 2.
Sirach chapter 2 and verse 1.
Come on.
My son,
Come on.
if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Come on.
Set thy heart aright.
It say do what?
Set thy heart aright.
Come on.
And constantly endure.
Right.
And make not haste in time of trouble.
So if she want to take the kid, you can't just hunker down and follow her. So you can't sit there and worry about that baby. Yeah, I know you love the baby, but in times of trouble, you got to set your heart aright. Come on.
Cleave unto him.
Cleave unto him.
And depart not away.
Come on.
That thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
Come on.
Whatsoever is brought upon thee.
So whatsoever is brought upon thee, if you got to pay child support, right? Come on.
Take cheerfully.
Take cheerfully. I know it's tough, but I've seen a lot of men that have been put out their houses, have to pay child support, and when you look at them, when you look at them now, you never tell it. Just like Job, you know. Come on.
And be patient when thou art changed to a low estate.
Come on.
For gold is tried.
It say for what?
For gold is tried.
For what?
For gold is tried.
Come on.
And acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
Come on.
Believe in him, and he will help thee. Or thy way aright, and trust in him.
So you got to believe in him. You got to put your trust in the Most High. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart, right? Lean not to thy own understanding, because your understanding is going to throw you clean off. Your emotions. Jeremiah 17:9 say the heart is deceitful and desperate wicked. So if you sitting there leaning to your own understanding, you're going to be thrown off. So you got to make sure, look, read verse 6 again.
Believe in him.
So you got to put your trust in the Most High. Come on.
And he will help thee.
He will help you. Come on.
Or thy way aright.
Right.
And trust in him.
So you got to put your trust in the Most High. Jump down to verse 10.
Verse 10. Look at the generations of old.
Come on.
And see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded?
Right.
Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
So you got to call upon the Lord. Don't worry about those kids. You can't worry about them. Go to So we went over. She don't study. So that was one thing. If she ain't studying, you got to ask yourself: do she believe? Her friends in this walk, do she believe? So another thing, asking questions. If she ain't asking no questions, she don't watch none of the classes. It's like, do she believe? Go to Mark 4 and probably what 22. No, Mark 4 and started Mark 4 and 14.
Mark chapter 4 verse 14. The sower soweth the word.
Come on.
And these are they by the wayside,
Right.
where the word is sown. But when they have heard, Satan cometh immediately, and take away the word that was sown in their hearts.
Come on.
And these are they likewise, which are sown on stony ground,
Right.
who, when they have heard the word,
So when she first come in, she heard the word, and go ahead.
immediately received it with gladness.
So she received it with gladness. So she acted like she had a little life when she first come in, right? But it's like she ain't getting no root, she ain't studying. Read that again, verse 16.
And these are they likewise, which are sown on stony ground,
Right.
who, when they have heard the word, immediately received it with gladness,
Come on.
and have no root in them.
So she ain't studying. She got to have that root within herself. If she ain't got no root, then how she going to be able to endure? If something happened to you, how's she going to grow? Go to Psalms 1 and 1 right fast. Psalms 1 and 1.
Psalms chapter 1 and verse 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly.
Hold on, let me flip over there to us. Come on.
Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners.
Come on.
Nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful.
Come on.
But his delight.
But his what?
But his delight is
on.
in the law of the Lord.
So in order to have your delight in the law of the Lord, we got to train ourselves how to do that. It don't just come easy. We got to train ourselves. Come on.
And in his law doth he meditate day and night.
So day and night. So if she ain't even picking the Bible up none throughout the week, how is she meditating, right? Come on.
And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water.
So how's she going to have a root if she ain't studying? So you got to ask yourself, do she believe? Come on.
And bringeth forth his fruit in his season.
Come on.
His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doth shall prosper.
So if she ain't studying, then how's she going to learn? Go back over to Mark 4. To have that root, she got to get a root in herself.
Mark chapter 4 and verse 17. and have no root in themselves, and so endure but for a time.
So whatever that time is, if it's 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, come on.
Afterward, when affliction of persecution arises for the word's sake, immediately they are offended.
So something can come up in the body, and now she's offended. So you got to ask yourself, did she believe from the get-go? She got to get a root in the guys. Because if she don't get no root, it's like, what's she doing? So, no, don't ask questions. Don't respect you. You know, hang up on you, cuss you out. All those are signs like, do she believe? Go to then you got to ask yourself, when you're not around the body, what is her clothing like? Do she dress modestly when she's not around us? You see it. If her dress is too tight when she's going out there in public. Hell, some of them might be still putting pants on. And you know that. So if you sitting there watch her put pants on, brother, you got to check your spirit. Go to 1 Timothy 2:9. 1 Timothy 2:9.
1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves
Right.
in modest apparel,
Right.
with shamefacedness
Being shamefaced, come on.
and sobriety, and not with braided hair, or gold, or pearls, or costly array.
So if when they go out there in public, if they dress is too tight, you gotta let her know her dress too tight. She already know that. But if you don't say nothing to her, then it's like, hell, you just agreeing with it. So you gotta let her know, hey, take that off and put something else on. But once again, Jeremiah 2:33 again.
Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 33. Why trimmest thou thy way
So are you trimming your ways? What? Come on.
to seek love?
To seek her love. Hey, either you gonna stand boldly for the Most High, or you gonna go down with her. Go back over. So with her clothing, go to Proverbs 31 and 22. Proverbs 31 and 22.
Proverbs chapter 31 and verse 22. She maketh herself coverings of tapestry.
So she do what?
She maketh herself coverings of tapestry.
So she gonna cover herself up. So if she know that she got a cleavage out or too short skirts, she gonna cover herself up. Finish that up. That it on that one.
Her clothing is silk and purple.
So you ain't got to tell her that because she already know what to do to be modest, you know? Go to so even with her family members or anybody like brothers and sisters, she don't invite them over and stuff, you know? You have nobody over to your house. It's like, well, I can't go over to Soldier Caleb's house. Well, I can't go over to Officer Alicia's house, you know? Why? Because his wife don't want him to come, you know? That's something you got to ask yourself is like, why don't she want me around? You know, other people around, you know? I don't get it, but hey, go back to Proverbs, go back to Sirach 26. Matter of fact, jump over to verse 25, Sirach 25 and 1.
Sirach chapter 25 and verse 1. And three things I was beautified,
Right,
and stood up beautiful both before God and men.
right,
The unity of brethren,
right,
the love of neighbors,
right.
a man and a wife that agree together.
So that's what's beautiful to the Most High. But when you cuss your husband out, disrespect him and stuff, that ain't of the Most High. Go to Tobit 8 and 6.
Tobit chapter 8 and verse 6. Thou madest Adam.
It say what?
Thou madest Adam.
Come on.
And gave him Eve, his wife, for an helper and stay.
So that goes right back to Genesis 2 and 18. Goes right back to it. We haven't changed from that concept throughout the scriptures. You're supposed to be a helpmeet, not somebody who's always nagging and nagging. Lord's will, hey, I pray, you know, the ones that are struggling with that thing, you guys could definitely try to get it together and stuff. You know, hey, try to encourage you men, hey, to try to order your house right. You got to set the standard for your wife. You the head. You get the orders from the Most High. We get the orders from the scriptures. Once you get the orders from the scriptures, then we go from there. Go over to 1 Peter 3. Let me see. I want to start. I don't know if I want to start at verse 7. First Peter 3 and verse 7. Start at verse 7.
1 Peter chapter 3 and verse 7.
Come on.
Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge.
So you got to dwell with them according to knowledge. What's the knowledge?
Malachi chapter 2 and verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge.
Come on.
And they should seek the law at his mouth.
So you should be teaching your wife according to the scriptures, not being that line in the house. You can't do that. Go back to 1 Peter.
1 Peter chapter 3 and verse 7. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge.
Come on.
Giving honor unto the wife, as unto the weaker vessel.
Come on.
And as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered.
That your prayers be not hindered. So how many of you pray together with your wives? How many of your wives come in and say, hey, I want to pray with you? So you got to ask yourself, if she don't pray with you, do she believe? Do she even pray? Come on.
Finally, be ye all of one mind.
Be you of one mind. So how you going to be of one mind? You got to study. You got to apply the scriptures to be of one mind. Come on.
Having compassion.
Having compassion. Come on.
One of another.
So you got to have compassion one to another, right? Come on.
Love as brethren.
Love as brother.
Be pitiful.
Be pitiful.
Be courteous.
Be courteous. You got to be courteous to one another. You got to help one another. Not just when it come down to do benevolence, but other things you got to help one another. Yeah, you got to help with do benevolence, but what's after do benevolence? After you have that 15 minutes of fame, it's like, what goes after that? Come on.
Not rendering evil for evil.
It say what?
Not rendering evil for evil.
So not rendering evil for evil, guys. Somebody got to apply the scriptures. If you don't apply the scriptures, it's like you just sit going back and forth, back and forth. Then you ask yourself, what you teaching the kids? What are you teaching the kids? If you're going back and forth, back and forth. Come on.
Or railing for railing.
Railing for railing, right?
But countrywise, blessing.
Blessing, come on.
Knowing that there are two called, that ye should inherit a blessing.
You should inherit a blessing, right? Come on.
For he that will love life,
right,
and see good days, let him refrain his tongue from evil.
So to cuss your husband out, that's evil. To hang the phone up on him, that's evil as hell. Finish that up.
And his lips, that they speak no guile.
Speak no guile. If you can't have nothing good to say, don't say nothing. Go over to jump over to Titus 2 and 2 and 3.
Titus chapter 2 and verse 3. The aged women likewise.
Come on.
That they be in behavior as becoming holiness.
So come on.
Not false accusers.
Right.
Not giving too much wine.
Right.
Teachers of good things.
Teachers of good things. So if you ain't studying, how you gonna be a teacher of good things? How you gonna order your house right if you ain't studying? Come on.
That they may teach the young women
Right?
to be sober.
To be what?
Sober.
Come on.
To love their husbands.
To love their husband.
To love their children.
Come on.
To be discreet.
To be discreet.
Chaste.
Right?
Keepers at home.
Uh-huh.
Good. Obedient to their own husbands.
To who husband?
Their own husbands.
So you got to be obedient to your own husband, not me. You come in and you talk all nice to me, but then when you go home or you get out in the car, y'all arguing and fighting hell before you even get to the house. Then you got the kid in the back seat. Now what that kid learning? What you teaching that kid? Finish that up.
That the word of God be not blasphemy.
Go to Philippians 4 and 1.
Philippians chapter 4 and verse 1. Therefore, my brethren, dearly beloved and longed for, my joy and crown, so stand fast in the Lord.
So you got to do what?
So stand fast in the Lord, my dearly beloved.
So you got to be steadfast to want to keep these commandments and stuff. You got to. If you don't do it for yourself, there's like, who else you doing it for? You got to be steadfast. You got to be unmovable. So if you vex with her, you got to order your house right, guys. Hey, you got to let her know, hey, we got to keep the commandment. And if you don't want to be here, hey, you got to go. Because at the end of the day, all she's doing is holding you back. Go to Philippians, jump over to Philippians 2. Philippians 2 and 12.
Philippians chapter 2 and verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved,
Right?
as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only.
So when she's not around you, is she obeying what you told her to do when you leave? So just the way we gonna obey the Most High, what is she doing? Come on.
But now much more in my absence.
Come on.
Work out your own salvation.
She got to work out her own salvation. Come on.
With fear and trembling.
Come on.
For it is good, for it is God which worketh in you both to will and to do of his good pleasure.
Come on.
Do all things without murmurings and disputing.
So you guys shouldn't be going back and forth with each other, doing that railing for railing. You can't do that. If every time you say something to her, it's like she got to do that, it's like, you got to ask, do she believe? Come on.
That you may be blameless.
That you may be what?
Blameless.
Come on.
And harmless.
Come on.
The sons of God, without rebuke, in the midst of crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world.
So you got to let your light shine. So when you guys going out in the public and stuff, people watching you. When you come in here in the body, people watching you. So if you can't let your light shine, it's like, what you got? Do you believe? Go back over to Proverbs 18 and 22. Proverbs 18 and 22. It say what?
Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 22. Whoso findeth a wife findeth a good thing.
Come on.
And obtaineth favor of the Lord.
So if you want favor of the Lord, wives, hey, you got to honor that husband. You got to reverence that husband. So with that, guys, hey, we're going to say shalom, Most High in Christ bless. I'm Officer Czar with Nashville, Tennessee. My readers who?
Officer Joseph.
Hey, shalom, Most High in Christ bless.